Most people are afraid to fully embrace who they are. They hesitate to accept parts of themselves that might be seen as unacceptable because doing so makes them uncomfortable. To avoid this discomfort, they split themselves into two parts: the conscious and the unconscious. In the conscious part, they create an idealized version of themselves, pieced together from the aspects of their past they consider good and acceptable. Consequently, in the unconscious part, they bury the traits they see as bad and unacceptable. In Jungian psychology, this hidden aspect of the personality is known as the shadow. Without integrating the shadow into their personality, a person can never achieve their full potential. They will remain incomplete and fractured, living a life of regret instead of the full life they could have had. For example, suppose I've solved a few math problems and convinced myself that I'm a great mathematician. Then I meet some friends who tell me about their math club, where they tackle difficult math problems every weekend. This scares me because joining the club would challenge my self-image as a great mathematician. Instead of being an idealized figure, I would become a real person with both strengths and weaknesses. In this situation, I have two choices. The first is to avoid my shadow and let it grow. I could refuse to join the math club to maintain my idealized self-image as a great mathematician, but in doing so, I miss the chance to actually become one. The second choice is to confront and integrate my shadow. I could join the math club and realize I'm not as great as I thought. In the short term, this realization might hurt. I might discover I'm not good at geometry but excel in differential equations. I would then find my actual place among other mathematicians. By doing this, I would no longer be the great mathematician I imagined, but I would have the opportunity to become one. I could improve my skills and ranking. In the long run, this would be the best decision I could make. We often prefer to see ourselves as pure potential. We like to think we could be anything we want, but we don't always work to actually become something. We comfort ourselves with the notion that we could achieve something if we wanted to. This is because working towards something makes us aware of our limitations. We become measured and ranked. We are seen for who we really are. This reality is often less enjoyable than our idealized fantasy. But it is real, not a fantasy. Reality can be improved, while a life based on fantasy always leads to disappointment. The path to self-improvement begins with self-acceptance. By embracing and integrating our shadow, accepting our flaws, and becoming who we're afraid to be, we can reach our full potential. If we reject our shadow and selectively accept only parts of our past, personality, and behavior, we remain incomplete. Instead of living a full life, we live one filled with regrets. The choice is yours. In Jungian terms, will you embrace your shadow or reject it? Would you rather fail in reality or succeed only in your imagination? If you're interested in diving deeper into shadow work and integrating the repressed parts of yourself, we highly recommend the book Shadow Work Journal and Workbook by Victoria Stevens. It's a fantastic resource for anyone looking to understand and embrace their shadow. You can find the link to the book in the description below. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any thoughts or questions, please share them in the comments. For more insights into psychology, self-improvement, and the journey to self-acceptance, consider subscribing to our channel. Together we can explore the depths of our minds and strive to live more authentic, fulfilling lives.